Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Serrano. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why the Android 12 saved the LG G8X ThinQ. Stay locked in with me. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Serrano. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the LG G8X ThinQ. I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're brand new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe and get notified for more videos just like this. But today we're going to be taking a look at some of the reasons why this phone right here was actually saved by the Android 12 update. And I'm going to talk about, everything that I really think has improved with the Android 12 update, and it's been increased performance-wise dramatically, and I want to get into that in just a second. But I'm going to remind you before we get started in the video, hit the like button, if you rock with me and if you enjoy videos just like this. But make sure you stay to the end of the video, because we're going to be talking about why the latest update, Android 12, saved this device. Okay, so I truly appreciate you for kicking it with me, and if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So I've been using this device now as my main phone. It's been actually really solid, and I remember when I purchased it about 2 years ago, and I had a different one. I had a different LG G8X ThinQ, which had a different model number attached to it. It was using a different software, Android 10 at the time. Just keep in mind, this full device was released in November in 2019, so it's been around for quite some time now, but it's been able to last for a very long time, and it's because of the software updates and support that it's been getting. And I think this new update, Android 12, actually fixed this device. So I kind of want to talk about some of the things that have been very much improved overall, and we're going to get into that. We're going to touch on all the things that I really think have improved. So make sure you guys stay locked in with me to the end of the video, and if you're still here, just type down below in the comment section, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. Okay, so we're gonna go into this without getting too long and making this video too long, but this device has so many different features that make it stand out overall. And one of the reasons is the dual display, and that was one of the things that I was really liking about this device, that I wasn't able to use it with Android 9, 10, and 11, was the dual display. Because one of the problems when it came to the dual display with this guy is that the battery would drain fast when I would use it with the dual display or whatever. And then the second thing that happened when I would put the dual display on here is that the not only would the battery drain quick, but the phone would get really hot, right? But one of the things that I noticed about the Android 12 update when it came to the LG G8X ThinQ is that not only does the battery stay cool 100% of the time, it never even gets hot anymore, which is really crazy. I was really surprised about that. But also, the battery life stays, I could get like at least a day and a half, sometimes even if I'm using it lightly, 2 days. And there's absolutely, even I remember when I would just put the case on and just sit it down on, without even using it, the battery would drain. But now they actually fixed that issue. I had the case on here for about, the whole time I've been using it with Android 12. And it seems like there's absolutely no battery drain issues when it comes to this thing. So it doesn't matter whether I'm multitasking through the day, playing games, watching videos, listening to music with the quad DAC, which is attached on the bottom of here. This device has a Google Assistant button, so you could easily talk to it while you're driving just with a quick tap, and you can get through all of your stuff. You can also open up the phone, use it as a single screen with the case still on, and it's still very thin. It doesn't have that hinge that makes it kind of bulky or whatever, so it still stays thin even with the case on there. I'm at 45%, and it's actually 2 a.m. in the morning, and I took this thing off the charger yesterday at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, right? So that just gives you an idea how good the battery has been able to last on this device. Listening to some lo-fi music with my earbuds right now through it, and it has really good sound even when it comes to the Bluetooth, because we got the, not only do we got the quad DAC on here when it comes to the audio, but we have the DTS-X 3D surround sound, which also accompanies this device when it comes to the audio. So it's got Gorilla Glass 5 across the outside of it, Gorilla Glass 6 when it comes to the display or whatever. It's still got a nice glass build to it. Wireless charging works really fast on here as well. 21 watts fast charging on this thing, 32 megapixel on the front, and obviously the cameras are extremely nice because they stand out still. They don't have like that bulky design, very minimal, where it's flush into the phone. And I've been using this thing strictly with a case for the last, like week or whatever, and I've been really enjoying this device. So not only has the battery issue been addressed, but also the the heat that it used to give off, which made it unbearable to use with the case on here, is now finally fixed. So I think that the Android 12 definitely fixed this device in a lot of ways, but not only that, the functionality of this thing has been improved too, because now when I swipe down from the notification panel, I noticed that they make the windows a lot more chunkier, so you're able to read a lot more information when you swipe down. I remember before on the Android 9, 10, and 11, everything was too close together, so when you scroll down and try to read your windows on stuff, you wouldn't be able to see the information because it was all bunched together and it was too close together. But now you can actually see it. It's all spread apart and everything like that. So I noticed that the notifications have been actually fixed when it comes to the drop down panel when I'm reading my text messages on the dual display, or even if I'm just using it on a single display, which is really important for me because I like to read my notifications when I'm just scrolling down on the device, and I want to be able to read everything real quick and then kind of just close the phone when I'm not using it or whatever. But I did notice that the dual displays work together a lot better. You could double tap to turn one off now, which is really crazy, and double tap to turn it back on. You could also, do the same with the other one, double tap, turn that off, turn it on with the double tap. The fingerprint sensor, in-display fingerprint sensor, actually works really fast on this thing. It's also got some really nice things like attached to it, like the wide mode that you can download from the Google Play Store, which makes it look really cool because now you can use the wide mode. You could have used it before on Android 11 and 10 and 9, but now it's just more optimized, which means that it's going to work a lot better. Animations and performance are actually really seamless too. So I did notice that the animations look better, the performance looks better, the phone calls still sound great, everything like that. When I'm using this device, it still sounds pretty loud when I'm talking through the earpiece or the speaker. It has dual speakers attached to it. It's got everything that it did have before, but just way better battery and performance and optimization as well. Really beautiful design on here. The headphone jack is so clutch, and I just really enjoy using this device as a daily driver now with the dual displays where I can actually multitask in between apps and things like that. So I definitely think that the LG G8 X ThinQ has been saved when it comes to the Android 12. But let me know what your experience is overall with it. I definitely think you should upgrade to the Android 12. I know some users do say that there is some lag or something like that, but I actually noticed that my lag went away from when I had the Android 11. It went away to the 12. So I no longer experience lag issues and slow scrolling speeds, which was one of the things that I did notice about this device before, was that it did have a lot of lag on Android 11 and 12, and now that's actually been, fixed as well. So those are just some of the things that I just wanted to address and talk about with the LG G8X ThinQ. Still like the fact that you could use this thing in tent mode and watch movies, or you could use it in dual display mode. This hinge is still sturdy. It hasn't gotten loose or whatever over time. I like using it in landscape or portrait. Even get the gaming on the dual display is really nice because this hinge is so sturdy that you could literally use it like a Nintendo DS. It also has a nice mirror on the front where you can just kind of look and kind of see if you have like a pimple or something like that on your face. But the cameras have that pro mode photography and video, so if you're out and about and you're just trying to capture a really good shot, you won't have any issues whatsoever because it lets you record in 4K and stuff like that. So overall, when it comes to this device, I think it's still a complete device in 2022 because of the improvements that LG did release with this thing. But obviously, LG is back in the game when it comes to their tablet market. They did release a fresh, new design tablet, but they're still not in the phone industry anymore, which is unfortunate. But this device right now, if you were able to get your hands on it, I could say that it's still worth every single penny because it's only about $279 when it comes to the phone alone. And then if you add the dual display attachment, it's like $150, making it around $400, which is one of the cheapest dual display phones that you'll probably be able to pick up in 2022. But hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. If you're still here, just comment down below. I'm still here in the comment section, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we could beat the YouTube algorithm. But I'm going to get right back with you. Make sure you watch another video to the left or right. And in the meantime, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and depending on where you are, have a great night. Later, crew. Peace.